So here's a quick tip on the Honor Magic 6 Pro that I'm recording here with right now. You will notice that in my previous videos and lots of other videos I was talking about the video quality being okay. They have a bit of software kind of video, but what they missed out was colors somehow. So the colors were a little bit too punchy and a bit wrong on my face especially. And I wanted to give you like a short little tip on how to improve your video capabilities on the Honor Magic 6 Pro. I know I did a lot of stuff on Honor devices already, talking about the movie mode, and this will be also part of it. I will talk about the movie mode, but I'm not using the movie mode right now. I'm using the normal video mode on the Honor Magic 6 Pro. And yeah, let's talk about how to improve the Honor Magic 6 Pro's video. Because what I did, what probably a lot of people do, also YouTube testers, is go into settings and turn off HDR video, which by the way is default now on the Honor Magic 6 Pro. And the reason for this is simple, because you don't want to have to do much work afterwards when you like finished your video and you want to edit the video. Editing software, especially on the phone itself, cannot really deal with HDR stuff. Honor's own video editor can, but others don't. And later on, it's just a pain color calibrating and stuff to convert it to SDR and so on. So you just most of the time turn HDR video off, even if it is by default turned on. And this is a huge mistake on the Magic 6 Pro, but yeah, you see it right now. This is now the video that I'm recording with the HDR video mode. And you will see that the video looks quite good. Let's compare it with the SDR video mode. So this is now the SDR video mode, the video recording mode that I used on the Honor Magic 6 Pro before. And yeah, what do you think about the colors here? Just walking around, same kind of indoors situation, a little bit of light coming from outside. The sensor is handling this pretty good. It's a pretty large sensor, has good HDR, has good light intake capabilities. If we're going to the window, it's the best probably. But sometimes it has like weird face colors in this SDR video recording mode. And especially with HDR-ish kind of situation, it tries to incorporate as much as HDR as it can, but this sometimes leads to weird face colors and so on. And this is something that you don't have when recording in HDR. But wait a second, this video that I'm recording here right now, I mean, that's video that you will see, the whole video clip on YouTube is not in HDR. So how does it work? So I give you a little short tip there as well. So let's check out the user interface first. So here we have the camera user interface of the Honor Magic 6 Pro. So we go into settings, and by default it should be enabled HDR video. It's not called HDR10 video like on previous devices, just like HDR video. And yeah, just turn it on. And then of course efficient video format will be turned on, so it's recording in HEVC and not H.264 anymore. And you have the AI film tone that you cannot turn on, but I think it's only for the movie mode anyway. So this is what I would recommend. And if you record stuff like this, let's go into my gallery and videos, and then in this video that I recorded earlier in HDR, you can see here that it gets a lot brighter there than the rest of the user interface. But to get this video converted into SDR, what you have to do is going to edit here, and then you can see the video editor has this option there, 2K, HDR, 4K, and you can just change it from HDR to normal mode and keep everything else, the rest, the same. And what you can do now is hit export here, and this will export the whole video in SDR, so you don't have to change anything there in terms of colors and so on. So you get then, yeah, what probably is a better video than with the SDR video. But yeah, we have to see. So first of all, they both fuck up. Which one is which? On the left we have the HDR version, on the right we have the SDR version. And what you can see, when I'm getting too close to the window, both are fucking up this shot there with the face. The only thing that I noticed is that the HDR version still has a little bit less like contrasty and less punchy kind of look in the background there, where we have it too much punchy look. You can see it, my face is like a bit more yellowish there and greenish, and also the background, look at this yellow there. Wait a second, look at Look at the whites, look at the blacks there, and the blues eventually, that you can see. Compared to here, it's a bit darker there, it's a bit duller. The colors are a bit more punchy there, also with the background and the blue there, and comparative here. So yes, this is one thing that I noticed for sure. But let's go further away. You can see if I turn around a little bit more, then it's better there as well. But let's go where they, I think, are best, which is like this here. So, and later on, maybe go to the same kind of, yeah, here. So what you will see here in the comparison is that we have much better face color on the HDR version. My face looks a lot more natural there than what is here, which is like this greenish kind of a bit over sharp and then too darkish kind of look there. All the things on my face yeah, are looking a lot like, I look like older than here, which is like much better color. You can also see the background there, much more contrasty for sure as well. And they both struggle a little bit with the background light. I thought the HDR version would do a little bit better. Can we, there we, maybe, let's go. There. Again, you can see the colors and the punchiness of the colors there. When you let go a little bit here and go a bit further, and I go a bit further here, you can see how much more contrasty this look is and how much more punchy the colors are here on the SDR version. And yeah, this is the HDR version and this is the SDR version. This is one of an issue. Both feature, it's quite a soft look on both, as you can see here, but both have some issues, like in this indoor situation where you have some little bit of frames that are a bit, yeah, less sharp than the rest of the frames, which is a bit of a letdown, I would say. And let's see if we can get a shot there. Yeah, my claim is still that the HDR version is better on face colors especially, but both are struggling a little bit with the colors. And yes, Honor has to update this as well, but in comparison to SDR, here you can see the HDR version of my face and SDR version of my face. I like the HDR version a lot better. It is much more natural looking and not so punchy and contrasty as the SDR version. So yes, it is a small improvement for sure, but the face colors get better and the contrasty kind of look that we had, look at my hairs, this looked dark, this looked like more realistic. HDR version is better. So if you have the choice between HDR version and non-HDR version, I would always keep the HDR version because it's a more usable shot than this kind of yellowish facey kind of mess that you cannot correct. And here, yeah, the few issues that you have with the HDR version, maybe you can correct in post as well. Another tip that I can give you is, of course, in what I'm recording here with on the Honor Magic VS, the movie mode. And here in the movie mode, we have different LUTs that we can set up. And I like to use the classic LUT. This is what you will see right now as well. This is like across all devices, giving you a very, very similar look. So let's try this out. So this is now recording with the classic LUT on the Honor Magic 6 Pro. And you can see that the colors are even better here. HDR mode is already, I think, a step better because we don't have so much high contrast and we don't have so much punchy colors. But the movie mode is even better because you get the most kind of natural. I like it to be a bit, yeah, less saturated, less contrasty kind of look in this movie mode, which makes it like, yeah, more movie-like. And yeah, what do you think about the movie mode here on the Honor Magic 6 Pro? So this is my little tip for everyone who says, yeah, the video capabilities of the Honor Magic 6 Pro are not very good. If you set the movie mode and the classic LUT, you will be surprised because it is very, very, very good. And if you enable HDR or just leave it turned on by default, and then later you can convert it to SDR if you want to, you also get pretty good results. So what do you think about this tip? Write it down in the comments. That's everything for this short little video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until the next time. Bye.